One of the most important tools that the media uses to manipulate perception is fear. Fear is a primal emotion as it relates to our survival instinct. Therefore, fear has its purpose. It is meant to get us away from danger. It alerts us to a perceived threat so that we can take the appropriate action to get away from a potentially life-threatening situation. This ties into the fight or flight response that is encountered not only in humans but also in animals. It relates to our self-preservation instinct. When we encounter a threat, we can either go into fight mode, which is to stand our ground and confront our target. We can go into flight mode, which is to get away from the perceived threat to a place of safety, or to freeze, which is to bear the situation until the danger passes. All of these survival responses can be exploited. The fight response can manifest as reactivity and a desire to take action immediately. In our society, the individual transfers power to figures of authority, so the fight response would manifest as self-righteousness and a call for action. The flight response also relates to figures of authority. As children, when we felt endangered, we seeked our parents for safety and comfort. As adults, we may look outside ourselves for salvation, for someone to fix the perceived problem and restore balance once again. While the freeze response manifests as a feeling of powerlessness and resignation towards the situation we may find ourselves in, which results in complacency. The feeling of it is, I can't change anything, so why try? We are often presented with social, political, or environmental challenges that make us feel powerless and inconsequential, which makes us wait for solutions from above. Therefore, in all these cases, fear distorts perception. It turns attention from a relaxed witnessing to a strained focus on potential threats. Here is a quote by David Hawkins on fear. Fear is associated with our survival, and so it is given a special accord in our minds. For most people, fear is so all-pervasive that their life really constitutes one giant set of compensatory devices to conquer their fears. However, even this does not suffice, so that the media present us over and over again with fearful situations, as in this morning's news, terrorist group threatens to poison our food supply. Such headlines are constant, as though to give the mind further opportunities to master that most dreaded of all emotions. As the lyrics of the song put it, we are caught between a fear of living and a fear of dying. In order to not get caught in automatic fear response, one needs only to observe what is happening from a neutral standpoint. Then, the choices one makes are not fear-based and perception maintains its open quality. The alternative is reactivity, which results in determinism. Just like Newton's third law of motion, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. However, with consciousness, the law becomes different. If one brings awareness into a matter, then one is no longer subject to pure cause and effect. Then, the possibility of choosing one's reaction rises to the surface, and one is no longer a victim of circumstance, but a determinant of it.